Well, it's another Saturday morning at the farm. Got a little action today. This might be a giveaway, but looks like we're loading up and gonna go pick up a surprise. Well, looks like I'm doing the old quintessential YouTube car video angle and filming while I'm driving. We kind of stumbled upon a car, which I actually drive past all the time on the way to the farm, and I've made small talk with the residents where the car is stored, and eventually happenstance meant that I guess the owner posted it to some enthusiast Facebook group, and well, we saw it. And it's like, yeah, that's the car I keep stopping and looking at. We don't need any more of these cars, but it's definitely I just gave it away, didn't I? It's definitely one of the cars that we know quite a bit about and have several of, including myself personally. So we're gonna go grab this car, snatch it, bring it back to the farm, and eventually it'll get restored. It's a restoration candidate. So right away, no, not so much. I think there's a couple other ones that are in line right now, but this one's definitely up on the list. I'm alone today, so I'm gonna have to do this all by myself, and I don't have a trailer. I have a car dolly, so that's always fun, right? But we're not going too far. We're only going, amazingly, 10 minutes maybe. All right, here it is. No big surprise, everybody. It's a 87 GLHS, one of 1,000 ever made. 87, kind of a big deal. Grand Nationals were out at the time, but they made tens of thousands of those Turbo Regals. They made 1,000 of these, and these left the Shelby Automobile Factory with a Shelby title in California in 1987. This car was ordered in late 2016 and sold through a dealership in Columbus, and it's pretty complete, except it does have the wrong nose. It's been repainted, obviously, but I think what we'll do is we're gonna make it a driver, and then eventually we'll strip it and repaint it and put all the decals in the right place. It's missing the stripes on the side. That decal's in the wrong place. This one is in the wrong place. They're all in the wrong place, and we're a Shelby guy, that drives us nuts, but that'll be that. We'll put it together, so let's get it on the dolly and get out. All right, there it is. It's a done deal. The GLHS number 471 is on the trailer and headed back to the farm. Like I might have mentioned, it's going to be turned into a driver at first, and then as it waits its turn in line to get a repaint. Might have mentioned there's a couple things wrong with it that are going to drive me and any other purist nuts, but it's definitely a savable car. It's complete. It's been hammered once before, not too bad, but enough for them to replace this fender with a Shelby Charger fender. Looks like a Rampage nose. Who knows? Might have been a Rampage fender. And then they threw this lower nose on. Actually, I think this was red too, so chances are that came from a Shelby Charger. And then the hood doesn't latch right. So, but we'll take care of that. We'll get it all straightened out. We got a new nose for it, a proper nose for it, and but it is a true GLHS. It is number 471. Dash plaque is missing, but we've already verified the VIN, and everything else is here. The conies are there. Everything's here. The wheels are there. The T2 intake, which it's been repainted and everything, but it's good. We don't have to touch that. Hopefully the motor will be nice and tight. It's a lower mileage car, around 60-ish thousand miles. Might be lower, might be a couple higher, but it's in that ballpark, between 50 and 60, I think. So let's head back to the farm. I know that block is there. I'm just dragging it. Don't worry about it. We're off? I think we're off. Oh yeah. There it is, unloaded off the trailer. Took a closer look underneath. She had it sat another year or so, it probably rot probably would have started setting in on the the exposed, unpainted, well, uncolor painted frame bits and edges and whatnot, but there it is, complete. I noticed that that's the wrong star, so who knows, but we do know the VIN. The car's complete, has everything else. It's got a couple whammies here and there, no big deal. We'll pull that out. This looks like, you know, basic parked in the garage for 20 years kind of dents. As I mentioned before, it's a fender from a donor car, as is the nose and at least the lower valance. So, but that's it. That is Shelby GLHS number 471. Like I said before, I think we're gonna make this a driver for the time being. That doesn't mean a winter car or anything like that. That just means I'll be able to get it and go to work one day with it. And that, you know, it is what it is. It's not a show car. And we'll just keep its legs stretched a little bit. You know, should there not be anything wrong with the engine and trans. The shifter linkage is done. I went to go take it out of gear, and it was just stirring the pot in there. So I looked under the hood, and sure as heck, the linkage pops off. These are known for bad ends, but we'll patch that up and put it together, and it will be on the road. I don't see, you know, barring any issues with the engine. And even still, we have plenty of parts, but I just don't want to rebuild one right now. I got enough going on. So we'll get this together, we'll get it on the road, and we'll see how it's, I'm assuming a mostly stock or all stock, except for the intercooler or the airbox was taken off and a blow-off valve was put in its place. But except for that, it looks stock. I haven't not really gone over it tooth and comb. I don't expect any real surprises, and even if there was something I didn't expect, how hard could it be? It's an L body with a 2.2 turbo. Yeah, it's a Shelby. Yeah, but the bottom end's a T1. It's no big deal. Dime a dozen. So we got the two-piece intake, the turbo, and the valve cover, and the intercooler lines. I guess that's what's important as far as the Shelby specific items go. And then the Momo knob and the steering wheel, and you know, other than, and the conies, it's got conies on it too. So all that's there. Oh, and the Centurion 2s, those are there, and it's a complete car except for the number plate. But other than that, it's a complete car. It's got a little age, and I don't know, it's a survivor. It'll survive. It'll live on. All right, guys, hopefully this is a quickie, a farm fresh quickie. Peace out.